This video is a documentary of our fantastic June 2016 Tanzanian Safari. It was organized by Diane Raleigh and led by Susan Finley Marinan. The photographs and videos were taken by many of the 18 participants. After arriving at the Kilimanjaro airport, we were taken to the River Trees Country Inn, where we spent the night. The River Trees is located between the Kilimanjaro airport and the city of Arusha. After breakfast, we loaded our luggage, which included toys and vitamins, into the Kibo Land Rovers, and we were ready to go. We were fortunate to have a rare view of Mount Kilimanjaro. Our first stop was to an ATM where we got Tanzanian shillings. We attended a Diane Raleigh recognition event along with a church fundraiser. Many photos and videos were taken by everyone of this very colorful and melodic event. Time to hit the road and go to the Sinja Wildlife Conservatory between the slopes of Kilimanjaro and the Kenyan border.
Yeah, that's what you miss in a zoo, though. They never run or move, do they?
No.
Kwa jina la Yesu mzomea shetani huyo. Mzomea shetani kwa jina la Yesu huyo. Haleluya, haleluya. Nenda kumwinua mwana wa Mungu aliye hai. Mwinue Yesu, mwinue. Mwinue, mwinue, mwinue. Mwinue juu, mwinue. Mwinue, mwinue. Mwinue ndugu, mwinue. Mwinue cheza, cheza kaka cheza, ringa dada ringa.
That would have been a good picture of Allison right in the middle of the two elephants.
Yeah.
Not a bad way to kill a morning.
Oh no. You got every view of this elephant.
I know.
Yeah. Except the backside view.
Yeah.
That's
You
okay.
got the backside.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's after breakfast.
Yeah, what do you do for the rest of the day after you've started out like this?
Sasa kila moja ajiandae, tazama tunaenda kukanyaga kazi za shetani na falme zake zote katika jina la Yesu. Kanyaga shetani, kanyaga, 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 kanyaga mama, kanyaga, kanyaga baba, kanyaga, kanyaga kaka, kanyaga, 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 kanyaga. Kwa jina la Yesu mkanyage huyo. Kwa jina la Yesu mkanyage shetani huyo.
We then visited a kindergarten, taking all the gifts we brought from the USA for the teacher and the children.
You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you.
This place will never be the same. Yeah, I couldn't get that kid. It's the don't take me. Woo! Very strong! Yay!
We took a short walk up to see the construction of a primary school building. And then from there, we walked up to the Almaty Clinic. As you can see, your dollars are being very well spent. Dr. Nakambi, the clinic's new director, is a Maasai, and now has a new home adjacent to the clinic. The vitamin angels were there to receive the boxes of vitamins that we brought. From the clinic, we took a short drive to visit a Maasai boma, which is the typical home of the Maasai. We had a look at Yaya's new home. She is the village elder who motivated Diane to build the clinic because so many Maasai women were dying in childbirth. At the bomas, we had the opportunity to buy Maasai souvenirs. We then went to the Kambi Yotendo Lodge, where we relaxed and prepared to have a wonderful dinner along with a fantastic birthday celebration that only the Maasai could provide. The next day we drove off to the Tarangire National Park for some truly amazing wildlife. We came across mongoose dining on a termite mound.
So those two are males?
Those are males.
Wow.
Bado tuna uhasama na shetani. Tazama tunaenda kuzomea kazi zake zote. Zomea shetani, zomea. Zomea, zomea. Zomea huyo, zomea. Zomea mama, zomea. Zomea shetani, zomea. Zomea, zomea. Zomea kaka, zomea. Zomea dada, zomea. Kwa jina la Yesu mzomea shetani huyo. Mzomea shetani kwa jina la Yesu huyo. Haleluya, haleluya. Nenda kumwinua mwana wa Mungu aliye hai. Mwinue Yesu, mwinue. Mwinue, mwinue, mwinue. Mwinue juu, mwinue. Mwinue, mwinue. Mwinue ndugu, mwinue. Mwinue, mwinue, mwinue. Cheza kwa Yesu, cheza. Cheza, cheza, cheza. Cheza kaka, cheza.
Okay, now look, they're all following. There's three. Too. They're fighting a little bit.
Oh, wow. I'm closest. I don't want to get tossed. That's a pretty good shot. Oh my.
Ya hii tamu. Hiyo pale mtu apisha hivi sio kwa amekaa bado.
We got up close to an elephant munching on a really thorny acacia. I don't know how they can possibly consume that stuff.
Oh, look at this.
Wow, he's splitting it.
My God, look at that.
Oh, their teeth.
We stopped to watch local craftsmen do wood carving. The Maramboi tent camp is located on the shores of Lake Marinyara, and it's just a wonderful place. The viewing of wildebeests and zebras and warthogs and impalas. You can't go wrong with this place. we took part in an afternoon nature walk at Miramboi. We returned to Tarangire National Park the next morning.
Nitakuandama Bwana maishani mwangu, hakuna aliye kama wewe.
Nitakuandama Bwana maishani mwangu, hakuna aliye kama wewe.
Nitakuandama Jehova wewe maishani mwangu, hakuna aliye milele kama wewe.
Nitakuandama Bwana maishani mwangu, hakuna aliye
Baba.
Pokea sifa, pokea kabina takusifu, pokea kabina takukiri, hakuna
Baba.
Pokea sifa, pokea kabina takusifu, pokea kabina takukiri, hakuna kama wewe.
Kila mwenye pumzi
Amen, amen, amen.
na amsifu Bwana kwa roho na kweli, na amsifu Bwana. Shetani je yeye
Shamba, shamba huyo, kwa jina la Yesu.
The little guy.
The watering hole was so fantastic that we decided that we really needed to go back to it to take some more shots.
Ukishaona huko hivi lazima kuna mzoga fulani.
See that one rolling in the dirt in the back? Yeah.
The diversity of the animal life in the Tarangire National Park was really amazing. I mean, not only were there plenty of opportunities for elephants and giraffes and zebras, but also warthogs and various birds. It was just fantastic. What a great national park. As time went by, we knew it was time to finally leave the wonderful Tarangire National Park. And of course, there's always time to stop to get some local art. After a second evening at Marinbowie Tent Camp, we headed off to beautiful Lake Manyara National Park.
Right around their feet. Right there. She's got twins.
Nature doesn't allow twins.
Doesn't? Because there's two little ones with the same mom?
No, could be different mom.
Okay.
They may stay together.
They're all just grooming each other, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
That's using a lot of energy.
Oh, China like that. Yeah. The same night that the bus went off, described route.
Hi, guys.
What now?
You're like, you're in my way.
Yeah, really? You had to park right there? Oh, my God. can pose delicately.
I saw that.
After a drive from the Lake Manyara National Park, we arrived at the Katilla Lodge to just relax in a lap of luxury and enjoy this amazing plantation. From the hotel, we took a walk to the local village, where we attended a choir practice. The brickyard is owned by the government. It's a giant cavity, and the residents are allowed to make their own bricks for free. We returned to the Katilla Lodge to enjoy cocktail hour. Seems like we're always eating dinner or in line for breakfast, but that's the way it is at the Katilla Lodge. It was hard to leave the Katilla Lodge, but we knew we were coming back. And besides, it was time to go see the Ngorongoro crater. In the crater, we came across lions dining on a Cape buffalo. A couple jackals were also interested in getting their fair share of the kill. The hyena actually stole the meat from the jackal.
Okay, everybody, turn, smile. Let's have happy stick your heads out, because I can barely see you. Okay. All right. Very nice. There you go. Yes. Hey, this is a documentary film. I'm submitting it to the Wildlife Film Festival. Your turn.
Hang on, just gonna put the ostrich right.
We had lunch at the hippo pool in the crater. The diversity of the wildlife in the crater provided some really fabulous photography. We left the Nogoran crater for a long ride, where there were no roads, to the Mazak Lodge on the rim of the Serengeti. Thanks to our wonderful guides, we came across a cheetah kill of an antelope.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
You get him, Deirdre?
Yes.
I bet you did. When there's a kill, it's like a buffet in the wild. Every type of species jumps in to enjoy part of the meal. Hey, wait a minute. That's our meal. Give it back. It was difficult to leave the cheetahs, but it was time for us to head to the Serengeti and see if we could see the king of the beasts. I knew it was bound to happen. We finally had a flat tire, which is just another reason why we travel in groups. We came across a very large group of lions that were enjoying the shade cast by several very large boulders. A warthog was so close we could have touched it.
Just pull the, yeah, I was going to say, so we can see his face. Do they always eat kneeling down?
Only today.
Yeah. Sorry, Dave.
Lions in trees? Oh my! Could you just go a little bit to the left? Oh, wait, no, a little to the right. Oh, yeah, right there. In the distance, we witnessed a rare sighting of a rhino and her calf as they approached a herd of elephants that gathered in a defensive cluster to protect themselves.
Keep going.
Oh, they're moving fast. I don't see anything coming up behind.
These also are involved in my migration. Eh? These are the last one to come back. First, wilderness zebras, then these are Thompson gazelles. But they don't complete the whole movement. They just ended where there is water.
Are they coming or going?
They're coming from southern part of Serengeti.
It looks like they're going quickly over this open spot.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's just where the grass is short.
Oh, we'll have a whole bunch more than running by.
Okay, shall we?
Yeah.
They're so stately. Yeah.
Question you might ask is, when are we going to see some leopards?
There's the shot.
The female, she's trying to awake the male.
She's the one on the left, right?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Will they come down off the tree to mate?
They can do even there.
Wow.
She's licking him, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you want to know who is who, just look the color. The female is lighter color than...
He's also a lot bigger than
Yeah.
It does look bigger. Who could ever look at a cat like that and say, oh, I want that coat? You know? I want the coat, just not enough to kill the cat. Well, I don't think I even want the coat.
Or the other.
I could see it hanging over the wall. He's gonna go join her.
After viewing the leopards, we made our way to the brand new Kubu Kubu Lodge, where we met Willie, who is the owner of several of the lodges that we stayed at, and also the Tanzania Sufari company. As you can see, Willie, who is part Maasai and part German, is very hands-on. I was told we were going to have ostrich for lunch. In fact, it was actually turkey. After lunch, we headed out to the Serengeti hippo pond. On the way, we saw another cheetah. You're lucky you only have to view this DVD, because if you were there, you'd have to smell the hippos. Whew.
You see that one?
Oh. I want to make sure no one got this because I'm going to
Shh.
Perhaps the monkey on the right was a little embarrassed.
No?
Oh, we're gonna have lion sex.
All kinds of
All right.
Kuna sharubu wako wamekaa tu hapo kama harusi ambayo imechoka mno. Kwa hiyo unaweza ukaenda ukaona.
That's my birthday present.
stuff.
And she's like, wow, was it good for you? Look at her, she's on her back.
That's like, that was romantic.
Really?
Looks
I think
like they are at the very end of their, period of time. This will be the fourth day of
courtship.
Come on, give us a roar.
Do they eat during that time? When they're mating?
I'm waiting for him to pull out a cigar.
Order pizza.
She seems
you see the neck is
satisfied.
After seeing a couple crocodiles, we decided that a casual dip in the pond was a bad idea.
Oh, look at the face on the puppy. Mom and Dad, it's a little closer.
Oh,
Oh.
look at that.
That's okay.
If you want to get up here, get up here. Don't step back there.
And we were just thinking, wouldn't it really be nice to see the leopards again? Hey Rudy, could you hold that just a little bit higher? There's nothing like seeing some Cape buffalo, lots of giraffes, and of course, a little bit more lion sex.
Yes.
A little bit.
There's a lot of grass.
She went on. She's up. Oh. I don't think she's ready yet.
Babies.
Okay, everybody stay still.
It's over. 30 seconds.
He's purring.
That was it?
Yeah. Did you hear him purr?
Yep. Well, I think I might.
That's right, because she's on her back.
In the evening, we returned to the Kubu Kubu Tented Lodge, where we had dinner and were entertained by David Jacoby doing Irish limericks. We posed for a group photo before leaving the Kubu Kubu tent lodge, if you want to call that a tent lodge. As we left the Serengeti, we came across more wildlife right off the side of the road. We arrived at the Old Duvai Gorge, which is one of the most important dig sites in the world, where some of the earliest human remains were discovered. Of course, we had to do more shopping before heading back to the Katella Lodge, where we thoroughly enjoyed another night of merriment. It was hard to leave the luxury of the Katella Lodge, but on our last day, we drove off to the area that was the site of where the Gods Must Be Crazy was filmed. And we visited the Kazabi tribe. They were one of the last hunter-gatherers left on Earth. Did you happen to notice the baboon skin attire? There's nothing like fine dining, having a wonderful little bird and a tiny field mouse.
Other side.
I've got to get a picture of Miranda.
Get one of Dave.
I can't see. Okay. I'm sure this guy is trying. Yeah, I can't. This is going to be tricky.
Our final stop was to see how blacksmithing was done in the old days.
After melting from that, it becomes stronger. But the prices are soft and flexible. There are 3 different processes for making again to be flexibility.
We now drove off towards the river tree and on to the airport. But I wanted to also leave you with a little bit of video on what it was like to be riding in a Land Rover on some of the roads in Tanzania. Now we're talking off record. Okay, folks, this is not what I would call a great road.
Comfy. Well, here we are, just bouncing on the road. We just wanted to remember it's quite honestly, it's a good road. And we are enjoying. Here we are. This is our road. Here we are. This is Dave and Allison, Deirdre, Mel, and lovely Miranda. And here we go. And now we're on the sand.
When we left Zanzibar, which is perhaps a topic of another video, we arrived at Kilimanjaro Airport, where we waited for about an hour before taking off. And as we took off, we went over Mount Kilimanjaro for some fantastic views.
Habari gani nzuri sana, ati wageni mnakaribishwa Zanzibar yetu, hakuna matata, nchi ya kupendeza, hakuna matata, karibuni, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani nzuri sana.
Sifu